Hey guys, I know some of you guys are probably still having dinner, but I thought I would just record this live video for you now because I've been thinking about something over the last few days, and it kind of dawned on me. Why is it okay, or I've got this question, why is it okay to be an expert in your JOB? And it's not okay for you to be an expert in your own consulting or freelance business. So quite often I get pushback from people saying, I can't do that, I'm not an expert, people aren't going to see me as an expert, I can't do this, I need to go and get some more education about XYZ before people are going to take me seriously. And it really dawned on me that when I was in the corporate world, and maybe this might be something that resonates with you guys too. So in my JOB, so when I used to be in the bank, often I would be kind of given some training, and it would be called Coach the Coach. So I was the coach of the people in my team or in my region. And I would often get this coaching or training kind of 5 minutes before I had to go and train somebody else to do something. And the interesting thing was I would get this training within sort of 5 minutes. My job was then to go and reteach it to somebody, to somebody else, or to a group of people. And sometimes it might have been 100 people in my entire region. And at that moment, I was seen to be the expert in whatever that subject matter was. And I suppose the thing that's dawned on me is that after 5 minutes of training myself, I then was seen as the expert to be able to go and train somebody else. But yet, when we step outside of the corporate world and we're in our own sort of business environment, we then have this mindset that I'm not an expert. I've got to go and spend years and years learning stuff before I'm the expert. So my question to you is, if in your JOB, in a corporate environment, you are given some training and you are then comfortable to be able to go and train that to other people and I suppose claim the status of being the expert in that particular area, why do we not take that same status in what we learn in a corporate, an environment where you're running your own business and become the expert then? So the interesting thing here is that when you kind of assume that role, you're going to go and learn something, the fastest way you can become an expert at whatever it is that you are doing is to then turn around and go and teach that. So just like you would in the corporate environment, you'll learn something, then go and teach that to somebody else, and you'll be seen to be the expert. You can do exactly the same thing in your own consulting or freelancing business. So go learn that stuff and then immediately turn around and go and teach it. By doing that, you've obviously know more than the person that you're teaching it to, so they're going to see you as an expert. So I'm giving you permission right now to kind of accept that as a status that you are an expert in what you do. So even if you don't have a consulting business or you don't have a freelance business right now, there will be, hey Enrico, there will be things that you know that you are an actual expert in. It's just a matter of framing that in the right way and finding the customers that have a problem that you're able to solve, and then you can become the solution to their problem, and therefore you are seen to them to be the expert in that particular subject. So anyway, I thought I would leave you with that tonight. So it is okay for you to be an expert in your particular area. And I'm sure that if you think back now to times in your career where you've learned something and then you've had to immediately turn around and go and teach it to somebody else, and you've taken on that role as being the expert, you have the ability to be able to do that. So you can do it again and again and again in your own consulting or freelance business. So anyway, that being said, I'll leave you to it tonight and have a great night, and I will see you guys again in the next day or two. See ya.